history. We talk a little bit about President's Day. 1879, United States made Washington's birthday a federal holiday, but it had always been celebrated right from the time he was president till about 1879, and then it became an actual federal holiday. How did it turn into President's Day? That kind of happened a little bit down the road, down around 1951. They wanted to make President's Day the day to celebrate, of course, Washington and Lincoln's birthday, because they were within a couple weeks of each other. So they decided we could name it President's Day. And the idea was to create a holiday that did not recognize a specific president, but rather celebrated the office of the presidency. The recognition, of course, for Lincoln's birthday was for February the 12th. Of course, George Washington's Day had always been the federal holiday, and people are now making a statement to say we should bring Washington's birthday back as well to make it its own day, because he was, again, the first president and one of the founders of our nation. But, of course...
And an all-time butt kicker.
Yes. But what do Democrats like to do? Well, they like to rewrite history all they can and try and downplay anything that we could be proud of in our nation's history. So cut number 4, here they are twisting themselves into a pretzel, trying to figure out how they can get rid of President's Day, cut 4.
All right, so the headline here is presidential historian says President's Day is ridiculous. We should scrap it? What do you mean?
It is a little bit silly. I mean, we have had some real duds, so I'm not sure we really want to be celebrating all presidents. And the tradition actually comes from celebrating birthdays,
can't hide their contempt
which is
for the country.
a celebration that we inherited from celebrating the king. And I'm just not sure that that's exactly what we want.
George Washington.
I'm not sure that we necessarily want to celebrate the people. I think that we want to have a certain respect for the office. I totally get that. And some have done extraordinary things, but by celebrating all of them, I do think it causes us to think of the president as somehow other, when in reality they are a citizen just like everyone else.
So you mentioned this earlier in the show, the idea that Trump posted something just over the weekend where he quoted Napoleon Bonaparte
tell me in my ear how long this
saying,
clip
he who saves his country does not violate any law. It feels like exactly the example of what you're saying we should push against.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
What do you mean? Why are you thinking? I mean, you played it.
I know.
You picked it.
I was fully expecting an explosion at some point.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, you got it.
That's exactly right. I mean, but there she is trying to.
I showed as much calm there as Marco Rubio did with Margaret Brennan.